Okay folks, and here we are. As you can see, this is pretty large right here. And they're also having classes and seminars here as well. All of these Stylus gigantea. And take a look at this. This right here is a Stylus gigantea too. And oh my, can you tell why this is won first place? Very unique looking blooms right here. Quite fabulous, if I do say so myself, with all sorts of patterns and stripings, all sorts of textures. And folks, take a look at this beautiful orchid paradise right here. Oh my, indeed, quite a beautiful tropical display. As you can see, just all sorts of orchids and bins. Oh my gosh. Just makes your mouth water, I know. And here you see, folks, look at these flasks right here of little itsy bitsy little orchids, baby orchids. Look at all these cattleyas in bloom. Oh my. So many cattleyas right here. All very, very gorgeous. Check out the size. Just can't get over it, folks. That's how huge this is. So beautiful. And the fragrance over here. Oh, so incredible, folks. And here's a nice assortment of catasetum, folks, right here, as you can see. Very nice size, very plump and delicious right here, folks. And will you guys check out this highly awarded Vanda right here? And you can definitely see why this is quite a champion. If you take a look at all of the glorious blossoms on these inflorescences. So gorgeous indeed. As you can see, folks, this is just an orchid lover's paradise right here. Indeed, these types of shows just make all of our wonderful dreams come true. Bart Moats here with me. I have to let you guys know he has been absolutely awesome. I just want to introduce you to Mr. Bart Moats. I really do appreciate coming out here. You've been so friendly.
You're amazing.
So awesome.
You guys are really cool. We love Maria, and we are so glad that you were able to come to the show.
Yes.
And that you did us a favor, really, of showing all your viewers how great the show is. We've got close to 70 vendors and all these international vendors.
All over the world.
And yeah, China, Jamaica, Venezuela, Malaysia, Germany, Thailand, Taiwan. Oh my God, the list goes on. Yeah, Peru, Brazil. So it's really cool though to see the orchid community come together. In this way, we have Orchids aside participating. We get 10 buses from around the state of Florida. We have people flying in from everywhere. So it's just really cool. And Maria, you being here is part of it because your channel has become so important for people who love orchids and care about orchids. And it's really an honor to have you guys here. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey there everyone, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of my orchid adventures with me, Maria Young. Okay, so as you guys know, we have just finished going to the Tamiami International Orchid Festival, and I have to say, oh my gosh, did I have a fabulous time. And I say this with no exaggeration, folks, when I say that this has been one of the most favorite orchid shows that I have ever been to. There was so many things going on. There were so many vendors from all over the world. We're talking about Malaysia, Peru, Ecuador, Thailand, you name it, they were there. And it was just absolutely fabulous to know that you were getting orchids from all over the world, and you had the opportunity of actually meeting expert growers of these orchids, again, from all over the world. And the variety, folks, I can't even get into all of the varieties that were out there, but I can say it was an endless amount. It was an orchid lover's dream come true. And I say that again with no exaggeration, folks. And the deals, the deals were absolutely fabulous. There is a reason why people go to orchid shows. Again, because of the variety, but you know what? You're going to find some deals that you're not going to get anywhere else. And I'm an orchid lover that goes hunting everywhere. I mean, you guys have seen me. I've been on hunting adventures at grocery stores, nurseries, garden centers, Craigslist, eBay, you name it. I've been hunting there, been there and done that, folks. But one of the things that I will say is that the deals that I found at this orchid show were uncomparable. I seen orchids, and I'm sorry that I'm speechless and I'm just taken aback, but I seen deals that were absolutely ridiculous. I seen a Panda that was for $15, and I'm talking about a huge Panda that I had not been capable of getting my hands on because it was just a little bit too pricey for me on eBay. And every time someone would either outbid me, or again, it was way too high, and you have to factor in the shipping and handling also to include in that total price. And usually by the time it was all said and done, for a small size of a Panda, you were looking about 50, 60 bucks. And you know what, folks, for a small itsy bitsy size, it just wasn't worth my while, so I never was able to get one. But folks, I seen one for 15 bucks, a huge size. So that within itself tells you you're going to find deals that you really don't find anywhere else. That's one of the pluses and the benefits of going to these orchid shows. And I have to say, it was quite an experience. I am so absolutely thrilled that I had the opportunity of going. But folks, let me tell you, it was a fight just to get there. Now, we were supposed to go on a Saturday, but we were invited by the Moats family to come a little bit earlier on a Friday to check out the behind the scenes of what goes on in putting such a tremendous show together. So, of course, you guys know I could not refuse the opportunity of getting that inside peek and also getting the opportunity to meet the Moats family. Never would I turn that down. Never, folks. So, indeed, we planned on leaving on a Friday. Now, Friday morning, I have to tell you, oh my, I woke up with such a cold. I had the sniffles, I had the cough, my throat was acting up, I could barely speak, okay? It was just so horrible. And then to top it off, it was so cold, it was so rainy, we had such horrendous storms coming our way. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know, all of these things happening, and this was like a highlight moment for me. This was something that I had been waiting for, the highlight of my new year. So I said, no way, no how was I going to let all of these disturbances or these occurrences interfere with my goal. And indeed, I ate all the bananas, I drank all the orange juice, and I did everything I absolutely could, because I said in my mind already that I was going to persevere, that I was going to fight on, and indeed I was not going to let anything get in the way of this prime opportunity, something that I truly delight in and something that I truly live for, these moments where I get to thoroughly enjoy my passion. So indeed, that is what we did. And I tell you folks, when we got there, I cannot even begin to explain to you
how much of an awesome family the Moats family are. I mean, they were so open to me and my husband, and they took the time out to introduce themselves and to talk about what they love to do and to show me around. So I just really can't even say enough of the kindness that they shared with me. And one of the highlights of me going there too as well, folks, is I cannot believe how many individuals, how many of my orchid buddies came out and introduced themselves to me, and how I had the opportunity of getting to know them one-on-one, their interests, their likes, what they do, how they grow their orchids. So indeed, it was just an honor, a privilege, and such a benefit for me to be there at the Tamiami International Orchid Show. And I have to say, I am a big fan of that show, and indeed I am going to be a follower and will be attending every event that I can attend. So a big applause to the Moats family for indeed providing that service to the public, and also providing the vendors an opportunity to also travel and get to meet their public as well, and to provide their wonderful orchids also. So with that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and show you the phenomenal deals that I was able to get at the Tamiami International Orchid Show. So let's go ahead and let the showing begin.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start out with this bag right here. Now, this bag was actually given as a special gift from Miss Linda Ritters of Tom Ritter's Orchids. And of course, you guys already know that is one of my most favorite places to shop in the entire orchid galaxy, because they are just such wonderful, loving folks. And Miss Linda Ritters actually has become one of my closest friends, and also is what I consider my sister through orchids. I really, really love her. So for our anniversary, this is what she has given us. So fabulous, Miss Linda Ritters. And oh my folks, take a look at this. This is like the best orchid gift that one could ever get, and I just really can't even thank Miss Linda Ritters enough. I love you so, so much. And this right here, folks, is a Sailaja Panda Radha, and this is quite an amazing orchid, blooming such a phenomenal bloom. And indeed, the colors on here, if I can remember correctly, is a green, a white, and like a blackish colored pattern on here as well. So definitely a very interesting bloom on this Panda Radha. Absolutely excited about this. And this right here, folks, is a nice size Rinco Stylish Gigantea. And as you can see, it is already in bloom, double spiking right here with a beautiful white and a deep magenta color. Also, this is very, very fragrant, nice and healthy, and just absolutely beautiful. And yay, I have my very first Neophanesia filcata right here. So excited. Look at those beautiful dainty blooms. And this right here, folks, is a Renanthera calcum. And indeed, this is going to bloom a very beautiful cluster or spray of deep red blossoms. Renantheras are indeed beautiful vandaceous orchids. And this right here, folks, is a I think Porpax, I think it's called. Very nice little dainty epidendrum right here. And this right here, folks, is a very nice Phalaenopsis. This is called the Sogogautris, I think. And it's known to be quite a clumping orchid, where you're going to notice a lot of the babies that are going to come, or fans that are going to come from beneath. So definitely a nice Phalaenopsis right here. Very beautiful. And this right here, folks, was given to my husband, so this is his orchid that he has to take care of. And this is a Frederick Clark After Dark Black Pearls right here. So definitely nice size and beautiful. Again, thank you so much, Tom Ritters, Miss Linda Ritters, for giving us this phenomenal anniversary gift right here. I must say, one of my most favorite anniversary gifts of all. And also, folks, being that I was at the Tamiami International Orchid Festival, and you guys know it is your one-stop shop for your orchid needs, I definitely had to pick up some of these plastic mesh pots right here, and also some wire hanging hooks. As you guys know, it is definitely hard to find some of these items, so whenever you see them, you have to pick them up, and these were very much needed for my Vandas. So indeed, I got them, and at a good deal. And these right here were also some awesome finds that I was able to get at the show. Now, as you guys know, as of recently, I have been a complete Phalaenopsis species fan, and also primary hybrid, so that's what I got right here. This actually is a Phalaenopsis Hieroglyphica, and I've been in search of this for so long, and as you can see, this is a great size, and at $15, oh my, you just can't say no to this, not at all. And this right here, folks, is a Phalaenopsis primary hybrid, and as you can see, it has the characteristics of your Phalaenopsis species, so indeed I had to get this. Very healthy, also at 15 buckaroos right there, very good deal. And let's go ahead and take a look at what this is. This is actually a Phalaenopsis tetraspis, also times with Cornocervi. So indeed, nice orchid right here, and I'm seeing some nice striping, so indeed I'm excited to see this bloom. And last but not least, off of this batch is this Catasetum, believe it or not. Yes, I'm going to try my luck at this Catasetum. I've been watching this variety for quite some time now, and this is awarded. So very nice Catasetum right here. And let me go ahead and show you exactly what this is. This is a Rebecca Daughter times with a Grace Dunn, and this has a very pink striped blossom. Also, it has a very frilly lip, so very nice Catasetum, and cannot wait for this to come into bloom. And these orchids right here come from Cruel Smith Landscapes from Apopka, Florida. And last but never least, right here in this Moats Totes, coming from Moats Orchids, is definitely some Vandas. You already know I had to pick up some Vandas, and these are all semi-terete. So indeed, I didn't have any of these, but now I do, and I'm so excited to see these bloom. Okay, folks, now this is what I consider one of my greatest finds. I mean, I was just happy-go-lucky floating on cloud number 9 with these. These are actually blooming size terete Vandas, and I got them at such a small fraction of the cost. I could not believe it. These actually bloom some very huge blossoms on these Vandas, and will you check this out? Oh my, check out the size on this. Can you believe that I got these for $10 each? Now, they were actually $10 each, but if you got 3, they were for only $25. So I actually got 6 of these, getting this for $50. So in actual reality, I got 1 for free. And again, they were already just at $10 each. I cannot believe this. And these should be coming into bloom soon. So definitely stay tuned for this, because I am anxious to show you guys what these Vandas will turn out looking like. Oh my. And I will quickly go over the names of each one for you. This is a Josephine Vanbrero times Kultana Blue. Josephine Vanbrero times with a Vanda Suxamoran Orange. Josephine Vanbrero times Pat Delight Blue. Josephine Vanbrero times with Kultana Ruby Red. Josephine Vanbrero times with Dr. Anik. And Josephine Vanbrero times with Thong Chai Gold. Okay, folks, indeed, this was the mother load. Oh my, you can see here the phenomenal finds that I got at the Tamiami International Orchid Show. If you guys have never checked out one of these shows, please be sure you do that, because folks, again, you are going to be capable of getting orchids from all over the world, and you're going to be getting them from vendors that are coming also from all over the world, and you are going to encounter some very phenomenal deals that you will not find anywhere else. I had found some deals, folks, that I am still just amazed and floating on cloud 9. Indeed, I thank the Moats family and also Linda Ritters for inviting me out, and I traveled 4 hours to get there, but folks, it was definitely worth the drive, and I would and will do it all over again. Again, folks, if you guys get the chance, make sure you guys attend these shows and you'll see exactly what I am talking about. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of my Orchid Adventures, and definitely stay tuned for more. And if you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a green thumbs up. And if you want to follow me on these types of orchid videos and see more of the latest and greatest news of my orchid adventures, please be sure to subscribe. Also, you can follow me right on Facebook and also see some more adventures right on my orchid adventures on Facebook. And if you guys want to contact me also via snail mail, you guys can also do that as well at the following address right here. I thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and as you guys already know, I love you all. Mwah! Oh yeah, of course, the sirens, folks. Oh my gosh, they're coming for me. Hide me! Hide me! I didn't do it! If I stay still, they won't know I'm here. So as you guys know, we just had the fabulous opportunity of attending the Tamiami ice cream show. Oh look! We have some theme music here. Go ice cream, it's your birthday. Go ice cream, it's your birthday. Hey, ha, hey, ha, oh. Because folks, you guys know that you have to be 100% when you're going out there orchid hunting and orchid shopping, because you cannot be slacking when you're going up against these professional orchid shoppers. I mean, you've got to have your karate moves intact. I mean, like this. Intact, folks, intact. And you also have to be able to do it undercover and in disguise. I mean, oops, oops. Did I do that? Oh my gosh, never would I. I do apologize.